I'm going to record the call. Hey guys, welcome to the team call that was supposed to be on Sunday. I appreciate you guys for showing up tonight and doing this with me. There's lots to talk about, so I hope that you guys have a pen and paper to write this down. Am I frozen? Can y'all hear me? Let me move my thing. Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, so let's talk about some recognition just really quickly. First, I want to recognize all of you guys. I actually have like all of you coaches underneath this thing up at the top on my favorite, so I can see like what you guys are posting. And I want you guys to know that every single one of y'all motivate me and inspire me to keep going and doing what I'm doing, because y'all are doing what I'm doing or what your coach is doing. So I want you guys to know that y'all are doing awesome with that. So just keep doing it. I promise it will pay off. It's called The Compound Effect. If you haven't read that book, it will pay off. You might not feel like it's paying off right now, but I promise that it will. Just believe in that. In a minute, I will talk about why maybe if you're not seeing the engagement that you want, there is a reason. So I will let you know that that's something that we learned about at Summit. So I'll tell you all that in just a minute. Jamie and Katie are on the board for Success Club. Way to go. This month is not over, so do not give up. We've still got lots to offer people, so do not give up yet, okay? All right. So information, there is lots and lots of information. There is so much coming out. If you cannot get on the call tomorrow with Team Titus, I was going to go ahead and kind of fill you guys in on some of that information. So, you know, size came out on Monday, and it is done remarkably well with people. Let me see. And
Chrissy, you're breaking up really bad.
Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hi.
Kind of.
Okay, I'll give it a second. I'll give it a second so that. Okay, can y'all hear me? You gotta love you gotta love my Levon internet. Okay, I swear it sucks. Okay, all right. So size came out on Monday. Yesterday, the performance line came out. And the performance line is supplements to help people with their actual workouts, to help them recover from their workouts, give them the energy they need during their workout, a drink that they take while they're working out instead of drinking water. John actually tried this stuff, and he liked the recovery drink, but all the other ones he was like, it's all right. But if you have people that take a lot of supplements, this is the people to talk about, because if you sell there's like a group thing, you get a Success Club point for that. So this is another way to get some Success Club points if you know people that are working out in the gym and doing all that stuff. This is a great way, okay? I think that's awesome. Me and John kind of played with the price of things just to kind of see, because he takes almost all of those supplements, one while he was doing Body Beast, but now he's doing something else. And the lowest package, he can get a lot more, but from what Autumn said and Sagi, the formula that's in there is actually way better than all that other stuff, because it doesn't have a bunch of bad stuff in it. Today, Shakeology actually started adding boosters. These things I actually love the energy booster that you put into your Shakeology. You know, like when you just, sometimes people put coffee in there and they just want some extra energy. This will provide that, and it not be like this rush of energy. It's kind of like a gradual, keep you focused energy type thing. There's one for extra greens, and then there's one for fiber. And they're just for adding to your Shakeology. So you can't do them separate. The prices and stuff like that will be in the back office. Stephanie has the picture of that, so I don't have that picture. Let's see. Oh, and this is the one thing that I am super, super excited about. In August, they are going to let the elite and premier coaches try out the app that they have created. Y'all, this app is going to be awesome. Not only is it for us coaches, it is for our challengers. They'll be able to put in what they ate that day. They'll be able to tell us that they worked out. We'll be able to know that they showed up. There will be notifications to them if they haven't put any of their stuff in. They'll get notifications about that. I think it's gonna be a game changer for us. But it's supposed to go live to all coaches in September. I'm so excited. So excited. Seriously, do y'all know, when it gets to this point where it's trying to keep control of everybody, once you get to this point, it gets kind of overwhelming, and you want to love on people. And that's the culture that I want to create with this whole team, is that you continuously love on people and you want to make lifers with every person that you have. It's not always going to happen, but that needs to be the goal. In my graduated group, I love on them every single day. Not all of them. I put them all into this graduated group. Some of them have come out, but I don't know why, but that's okay. That's up to them. But at least I'm loving on them, and I treat my graduated group like a challenge group. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Okay. All right. So now we got to get a little personal with just a small tad bit of issues going on with our team. And I'm sure that y'all kind of noticed some changes, just a little bit. Okay. So Stephanie is my upline coach. Okay. Then it's Chrissy. All right. I'm just going to be blatantly honest with you guys that Stephanie is way more successful than Chrissy. Okay? All right. If you were to pay attention to anybody in this business, it needs to be me or Stephanie, not Chrissy. So she has good tips and stuff like that, but Stephanie is who we want to listen to, and me. We're rocking the business, and Chrissy is not. The only reason why she is because of Stephanie. So we're not doing Team Titus calls anymore after tomorrow. It is Stephanie's calls and my call. If you cannot get on Stephanie's calls, that's fine. You can just show up to my calls, and I'll recap if you need to. I'll recap what she talked about and just give a little overview, because I don't want to strap y'all down every single night because we're busy. So you guys just let me know in the chat what y'all prefer to do, because really it's more for, so that's it, okay? So Thursday, tomorrow, if everybody wants to get on tomorrow's call, is probably pretty good, because we're going to talk about the whole shebang. And then the next week, it's done with Team Titus call. Okay. Y'all got any questions about that before I move on?
When is Stephanie's calls? I don't know when her calls.
I think she has not completely decided.
I think she posted something in the group.
Yeah, she posted a calendar, a schedule.
Yeah, let me look just real quick. Wow.
I think I was on the 20th I saw the 20th of August and 27th, but I don't know what days those are. Sadly, the 20th is my daughter's birthday. I should know.
Okay. It looks like she doesn't have anything pinned yet. Let's see. Hang on.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, if she's still deciding, that's fine. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything.
No. And I I like to hear her talk. I mean, she is very, very, the one thing that I love about Stephanie is she's a great, great, great network marketer. She's really good about like reaching out outside of her spectrum of people and reaching out to new people. And that's what I love about her. It looks like Zoom team call on her first one's going to be July 30th.
Okay.
Okay. So she's going to do them on Thursday nights. So that's perfect. So if y'all want to do those, and they will be recorded. Okay. All right. All right. So on to some education. All right. This is where there's some that y'all are going to have to write down. So, so I was talking about posting and why your engagement might be going down. If you're using the Buffer app, there's a possibility that Facebook is starting to notice these outside sources posting to Facebook. So here is the suggestion that I have for you and that me and Stephanie have kind of started doing in the last few days just to kind of see what's going on with it. In your memo pad on your phone, just start typing out what you're going to post and the picture so you have it in your phone ready to go. And when you're ready to post it, just post it straight to Facebook. So I did that Monday, or I worked Tuesday. So all I did is went to my memo pad and I just wrote, because like I have a content calendar of what I post that me and Jamie worked on the way home, but I have it like written out, like I'm going to post this at 8 o'clock, this at 12 o'clock, this at 4 o'clock, and this at 8 o'clock. So in my memo pad, I wrote 8 o'clock and I typed out what I was going to say and I just put the picture up underneath there. Or you don't even got to put the picture under there because it's already saved to your phone. Okay. So all you got to do is just put the words and all you got to do is copy and paste it and just send it to Facebook. Hang on. Can y'all see me? I'm going to start dancing. Yeah. I'm start dancing. Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hate that we can't use Buffer or Hootsuite in this, because I think that it's decreasing the engagement that you're seeing on your post. But try that out and see if more people, just try it for this week, the rest of this week, and just see if it works. Okay. Any questions about that one?
Do we need to do that? Like, I seriously don't have time I don't have my phone on me all the time, and I do not have time to be posting, like manually posting.
Yeah, you do whatever is good for you. I'm just telling you that when we were at Summit, a bunch of coaches, not just me and Stephanie, were talking about that when they post with Buffer, they're getting less engagement. But if you're getting engagement on your post, go for it. I mean, you do whatever you need to do to make this easy on yourself, okay? So, all right. So there is a new app. And this app is actually, I think, going to be really, really, really good for our business. And it will make you get comfortable in front of a camera. He's going to go work out. It's called Periscope. Periscope. Twitter actually owns this app. It's only been out for about 3 months. And guys, Shalene Johnson has jumped on this like crazy. Like she is already starting to do education. What's
is this available on Samsung?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a Twitter owned app. It's a Twitter owned app, so it is available. Just make sure that it says Periscope and up underneath it says Twitter. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to use this for an opportunity call that we are going to have August 12th. So what I will do is you guys can tell people, like I will make a post about it, about how they need to download the app to come to Periscope and to get onto this broadcast, because it's like a live feed. and they're able to ask questions on this live feed. So I'll be able to answer any questions that are needed during this live feed, and not only y'all, but other people can come in too, like people that you invite. You can invite people to that broadcast that are on Twitter that are following you. Isn't that cool? Like, this is a way to like totally get outside of our Facebook realm and get more people.
So is it a live feed on Twitter?
Yeah, well, it's on this new app called Periscope, but it uses your followers from Twitter on top of other people just coming in, and only 300 people, I think it's 350 people, can come into this live broadcast and talk about it. So I figured we would just kind of play with it and see what happens, but we could also
So potentially it could.
Yeah, this could be huge, guys. If I can get all the little details and the quirks and stuff worked out. I mean, it's only been open for 3 months and it already has 1 million users. And like Shalene Johnson said, when you get into something early and you become good at it, you can rock this whole thing. So like what I was thinking about doing is maybe start. Can y'all hear me?
Chrissy, you're really for you.
You gotta love internet. It's just awesome.
World Wide Web.
Yes, at its finest. Okay, so can y'all hear me now?
Now that we're caught up,
Yeah.
we got a quick little.
So I really think that using this Periscope, like we could even use this like when you're actually working out. Oh, am I messing up again?
I think that Zoom doesn't like Periscope because that's kind of when I hear you starting to break up.
Right? I don't know what the deal is.
So
Okay. Come on, internet.
okay, you're good right now.
I'm good now? Are we sure? Oh my gosh. Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about some motivation, but as far as that P word, I'm going to learn a lot more about this and teach it to you guys so that we can rock this app with our business. Okay? I'm going to lose my stuff to this. Okay, you're going to see me get crazy. And this is recorded. Well, hi, everybody.
Now we hear.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the call.
Missy, we can't hear you.
This is so awesome. Let me tell you. Wow. Can y'all hear me? Y'all are going to drop off like flies.
Did everyone have a good day?
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me now? Hello?
Your bandwidth is low.
That's what it said. Okay, I'm going upstairs. Hang on a minute. This crap is stupid. All right.
So everybody here needs to go to Summit next year because Summit was amazing. And it was not just the learning aspect of it, which was there were some great workshops and everything, but the bonding that happened on this trip was fantastic. Like, we're all on a call right now, and some of the girls that were there are people that we've talked to on these Zoom calls, and we've never met face to face. And we finally got to meet each other the first night, and it was like we already knew everyone, and we were Insta friends is what Jen likes to call it. That's our new hashtag was Insta friends.
Yes.
So you bond with all of these women, and I mean there's men there too, but you are bonding with all these women that have the same passion that you do.
Oh man.
And so the support system that we created was amazing. Like, we went out to dinner. A couple of the girls had a dinner that they had to go to because they were more elite than we are. So us schmucks went to dinner together, and like we just created this, like we created our team cup team while we were out. Like we weren't even thinking about that. And just it's one of those things, like you automatically have a new passion, a new renewed passion for this business, and you have this support system that you had no idea was even there. And like, I honestly can say that I love some of my new friends. We were Insta friends.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the whole thing with Summit. It's almost, when you go to summer camp when you're a kid, it's that.
Yes.
So
yeah, it was
I'm
awesome.
done with that. I was just trying to fill in your movement time there, Chrissy.
That was perfect because it fit into my little motivation thing. So everybody can hear me now. I am right by the router of this freaking internet. So I should be good to go now. So I apologize. But y'all, seriously, Summit was absolutely amazing. I honestly, next year, even if I was to be able to go to the Success Club party, I probably won't go. That will be the night that we will work on team building, and we will go out to eat. I will buy y'all dinner, and we'll have fun. Okay? So I don't need to be at this big, huge thing and get all dressed up. Like, my thing is, y'all are why I'm there, and I want to show y'all how much I appreciate you guys. Okay? So,
but you know what? We're all going to get invited to the dinner.
That's right.
I mean,
yeah, everybody's going to be there. So, I think something that hit home with me when I was at Summit is, I think it was Melanie Mitchell when we were in the training with her, and she said, "Why not you? Why not you? I'm standing here and I'm the top coach in Beachbody. Why not you? Why can't you do that? If you want to do this, put your passion and put your life experiences, and take those life experiences and use them for your business." I know that I use that quite a bit. I think about my past and where I was, and where I am now, and I'm a totally different person because of this opportunity, and I'm not fibbing. I am telling the honest truth. I've made some bad choices in my life that have ridden me of guilt, and I don't want to cry on here, okay? But this has been the most positive year of my life, and it's because I'm helping people. Y'all, I work in the healthcare field. I have to do compressions on people's chests. I bring them back to life. That is a rewarding thing when they do come back to life. I will say that. But I will say that helping people before they get to that point, and hopefully stopping them from getting that way, makes me want to do this even more. Get out of the healthcare system, whatever. Let's see. Your biggest fear should be of you quitting being a coach. which it truly is for me. Like, I could not even imagine quitting right now. I have so many people, watching me and being inspired by me, and they might not even be my customer. And the same for you. If you're posting already, people are already being inspired and motivated by you, and you might not even know it because it's by association. People watch you. It's crazy. It's crazy how many people watch you. So make personal development a priority. I did not realize at the beginning how important personal development was. I had a rough month in April and May. And girls, I'm telling you right now, if I would have not dug deep into personal development, I would have quit this. I absolutely would have quit because I was going through some, it was more emotional stuff like weaning from breastfeeding, and I was dealing with the whole postpartum depression thing again, and it was rough. So use personal development to make you better. If you're struggling with anxiety, get on Stitcher and find stuff about anxiety. If you're dealing with OCD, or if you're dealing with not being able to get toxic people out of your life, start listening to that. If you're scared to talk to people, get those books and start reading them. If you're ready to become a leader, start listening to books about becoming a leader. Okay? I feel like I'm preaching right now, just so you know. Okay.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, amen. Okay, so one of the biggest takeaways that I got, and I do it, is you've got to be a challenger yourself in these groups that we post. I can't emphasize this enough to you guys. If you're not showing up every single day, do you think your customers are going to show up every single day? So please keep that in the back of your mind. Be the leader of the pack. You've got this. You can do it. Okay. It's your accountability. Half the reason why I signed up as a coach, one is for the discount, but also because I needed some kind of accountability. Because I knew that I tried Insanity, I tried P90X, and I didn't finish them all. And I have now completed 3 programs. So, and I know that I can talk to, how many of you are in here have completed a program now that you've become a coach? Jamie, Lori, Katie. All right. So
Sarah.
And Sarah. Awesome. So one thing I suggest is have in these challenge groups, there was something that was suggested by one of the top coaches to build referrals. They were saying that get your people to take a sweaty selfie of themselves and tag you in the picture on their personal page. I thought that was a really great idea. So if that happens, maybe we can figure out a way in our challenge groups that we could give them a point for tagging. But that would be a lot of like trying to keep that together. So maybe that just be between you and them type of thing. But I think that is a really good idea. All right. So I think that's about it on the motivation part. Is there anything anybody else would like to add on the motivation part?
Chrissy.
Go for it.
Stephanie had talked about how she's going to keep up with points, because that was kind of a thing in the other challenge group, was trying to keep up with points, and it was just a big mess.
Yes.
And she suggested that coaches keep up with points daily, because it's going to be easier to do that daily than go back and try to find all of the posts.
Yes.
So just an idea.
Yes. And that's part of the plan is like with the size group, me and Maria are running the size group. And I'm going to make a Google Doc because I figured out how to do the spreadsheet in Google Doc. Awesome. But I'm going to make a spreadsheet and it's going to be available for everybody to be able to get. All I got to have is their email address to send it to them so that they can update it with their challengers every night. They need to check in on it and give that person the points for their sweaty selfie. And there will be in our August 3rd group at 4 o'clock every day, there will be a nutrition check-in so that it's all right there. Their Shakeology shows up right there. And everything that they ate, so that we know that they're staying on track with their nutrition, because y'all, that 70 to 80% of this is their nutrition. Okay. So do y'all think that's a good idea? Hey? Yes. Okay. All right. So Stephanie, what Stephanie is starting to do with us is she wants once a week, like use an app to message her some successes that you had for the week, your goals for the next week, and one thing that you're struggling with for that week.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. So from this point forward, I want you guys to download Voxer, Voxer. Okay, this app is really great because we don't have to be in front of the camera. She wants to do Glide where you have to be in front and video yourself, but I'm not worried about that. I think that once y'all get comfortable with getting in front of the camera, doing your workouts and all that stuff, I think that will come with time, and definitely with us doing Periscope. Yeah. I think that y'all will get it, because I'll teach y'all some tricks and stuff like that once I get it down. But so I would like this to happen on Wednesdays. Okay. So I would like them sent to me. They can be sent to me in the morning. They can be sent to me whenever on Wednesdays, and I will reply to you on Wednesday. Okay. So I would like something that went wicked awesome that week for you, your goals for the next week, and the struggles you're having, so that I can help you. Because I need to know if y'all are having a bad week, so that I can uplift you and motivate you, so that you keep going and you keep doing this, and just get through those. Because I might have something, some tips, or I've been through that before, and I can help y'all get through those. Okay. All right. And so I posted the schedule for the month of August. And I want to talk about the schedule a little bit, so that y'all understand my thinking with our schedule. Okay. So like we have a week and a half left of this month. Okay. Our challenge group starts on August 3rd. We should be loading this group up in the next week and a half. I mean, you can get somebody to sign up on Saturday, and their DVDs are showing up on Beachbody On Demand by Monday. There is no reason why we should not be hitting Success Club this month. Okay? We still haven't really figured out a theme for this. So after I get done, we're going to kind of talk about that really quick and see if I can get that down, so that I can make us a picture, because that's driving me crazy that there's no picture yet, because I'm like OCD about that. Okay. So here is my thinking about this. Okay. So if you put anybody in that clean eating group, okay, y'all need to be messaging them right now. It's Monday. Okay. Or it's Wednesday. Y'all need to be messaging those people right now and say, hey, we have another group starting on August 3rd that I would love you to be a part of. And it includes a fitness program, a meal plan, even more accountability than this. We share fitness tips, diet tips, personal development, and lifestyle changes in this group. And you need to say this at the end of that. I have 2 spots left. Should I hold that spot for you?
I have headphones.
Solid.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whose music is that?
It's me. I was trying to change from phone to computer.
Oh, okay. All right. So did y'all get what I said?
No.
I can re-say it one more time. Okay, so if you added anybody to this free clean eating group, y'all need to be messaging them and telling them that we have a challenge group starting August 3rd. Okay, and that it includes a fitness program, a meal plan, and Beachbody on demand, so they can get access to that immediately. More accountability than that free clean eating group, which is not much in there. Okay, I mean it's there, but really it's not like it isn't a challenge group. Okay, and tell them that you have, and you need to make it. This is called a call to action. Anytime that you're doing this kind of stuff, you've got to have a call to action, or you need to ask a question. So at the end of this, you say, really, you have 20 million spots open for people to be in this group, right? So you need to say, hey, I've only got 2 spots left. Should I hold this spot for you? And they will answer you. I promise they will answer you back. Because they're like, oh, man, she's holding a spot for me. She really cares about me. So please use that. It works every single time. It may not be a yes right now, but it will be a yes later on. I promise. Okay, so y'all let me know. I want to know because Sunday we're going to get back on the schedule of our team calls on Sunday nights. If y'all can be on the team call. Our team calls are every Sunday night. Okay, so, oh, somebody got a question? Does somebody have a question? No? No? Okay. All right. So you have that clean eating group, and we start on August 3rd. Hopefully you've already hit Success Club if they ordered after the 1st. Okay. If not, you've at least got 2 points on the board for at least one is the goal. Okay. So then we've got our challenge group that starts. Okay. And we're still kind of talking to those clean eating group people. And what happens is if they end up where they order something, you can either put them into that challenge group and just get them going in the challenge group. Okay. Or you can make them hold off until the next clean eating group and say, okay, we got to do another clean eating group, and then I'll put you in the challenge group. We used to run 2 challenge groups a month, but it's like way too overwhelming. Okay, so at least they would have their stuff by then, like the nutrition part, and they would already kind of start having that down. But what Jamie and I talked about on the way home is that once a month, every month on the clean eating group, we will change the menu. And we will keep the people that are in that clean eating group that we added, so that if they decided that they wanted to do it that month, they could. Okay? So that's kind of good because we're still loving on those people if they're interested, and they might actually come around and want to join a challenge group, because we offered that at the end of that clean eating group. We tell them that we have an upcoming challenge group. If they're interested, please contact your coach. We would love to see you in the next group. Okay? All right. And then I told y'all about the opportunity call and how we're going to try to do it on Periscope. We can also run a 3-day sneak peek if we want, and I'll do all the running of it. All you would have to put people in there, but let's just see how this Periscope thing goes, because I think that this might be really awesome. And I'll get y'all more details about that. I will make a video and talk to y'all about this on the team page of Team Fitdipity, so that y'all know more details. Okay, so just hang off on that, and I'll let y'all know what happens. If I can't do Periscope, it will be a Zoom call like this. Okay, it'll be just like this. I will just do a presentation, just kind of, I'm not like a crazy presentation type person yet. I don't know how to do all that. So I just will talk, maybe get 1 or 2 of you guys to talk about your success stories in this, and how this opportunity has changed you guys. And then I will talk about how they actually become a coach and things like that. Okay. I think I'm almost done, I promise. So do you guys have any questions that me and Jamie could help you with? Questions, answers, anything? Uh-huh.
Feels so special. I get to be like the assistant here.
Yes. Assistant. Oh, and so Jamie and I actually came up with this little thing. Okay, so we all know that we have to do the 3 vital behaviors every single day, right? Yes. Okay, well, there's some extra stuff that you have to do to move your business forward. It's not just the 3 vital behaviors, because we already know we have to do that. But you can't really see what she's showing because it's kind of blurry, but yeah, so
Still blurry.
yeah, so like on Mondays, you need to listen to the National Wake Up Call, either be recorded or not. Y'all, the National Wake Up Call is really good because it's best practices that the top coaches are doing. There's no reason why you shouldn't be listening to it. They've given us every access to be able to listen to it, so listen to that. But there's other things like, follow up with 2 graduated people that day. Do your follow-ups on Mondays instead of doing it every single day that stresses you out. Like this has helped me so much because I'll sit down at the computer and I'm like, I've got 20 million things to do. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to help. Okay. So like on Mondays, like you talked to 5 people last week and they said that they would think about it and they haven't gotten back to you. You follow back up and say, hey, how are things going? Or whatever. And follow back up with them, or say, hey, did you ever get a chance to look at that link, or did that video work? I use that one. If I send a video, sometimes I'll be like, hey, I sent you a link. Someone told me it didn't work. Did it work for you? I mean, you got to do things like that sometimes just to get people to answer you, which is sad. But it is what it is. You just learn these little tricks and trades, but there's words that you can say that will help. It's just like I was talking to Lori the other day with, like when you go and message somebody to just kind of start forming them, you don't start inviting them to a challenge group in that same conversation on the same day. You talk to them one day, come back about 3 days later, and say, oh, by the way, I meant to ask you, I have a fitness challenge group here on Facebook. I would like to know if you might be interested or anybody else. If so, I'll get you the details. Okay. It's the, oh, by the way, because they know that you're thinking about them. Okay. So I think Jamie's going to try to make a thing for us so that it's
I'm doing it right now.
Team page. Okay. So that will be posted tonight on the team page. And that should help you guys a ton. All right. I'm sorry that this was so long. I didn't mean for it to be this long. I was hoping that it was only going to be like 30 minutes, but I hope that y'all got some good nuggets from it. If y'all have questions outside of this and don't want to ask in here, y'all can message me or message the group and we'll answer them. Okay. Okay. Y'all got any questions before we say night night?
You were telling me about a book the other day, and I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, yes. And this is a great one. Everybody needs to write it down. It's called Magic of Thinking Big. Man, this book is awesome.
I am reading I'm sorry, do you want?
No, go for it, Sarah.
I am also currently reading something called The Science of Happiness. It's really fascinating. I had it recommended to me by a friend, and I I accidentally didn't get the book. I actually got, it's more like a devotional is not the right word, but I think you get the gist, where you go through it day by day. And I think I actually picked the better one, but I'll probably end up getting the original book anyway. But it's really fascinating because they're talking about years and years of tests that psychologists did about how, well, what is happy? How do you define happy? And, and it's it's really cool, and it talks about how there's also some pitfalls that can actually make it to where they say, like, one of the most common pitfalls is like, well, I'll be happy if I get this, which
Right.
I'm number one on that.
Right. Like if I get to a size 2, I'm
That
going to
one.
feel like this. And that's not true. Once you get to that size 2, guess what? You got to keep working at it to keep that size 2. So,
Yeah, but I highly recommend that one because I feel like that one's a very general one, just life in general, not so much Beachbody or even your job or anything. It's a really cool book.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, like the magic of thinking big is talking about, like all these negative thoughts that come through your mind. Quit thinking about the minute little things and think bigger. Like everybody always thinks about just the littlest of things, like, oh, the dishes are dirty, oh, the house is dirty, and it's just negative, negative, negative. But dang it, you've got a house. Dang it, you've got a roof over your head. Like there's people that are like way worse, but this book will actually, it's so very positive. And I think that it is really good towards this type of business, because if you believe it, you will achieve it. So if you, like Lindsay Matway said that she acted like she was the top coach in this business. And that's what drove her to where she is. Like she wasn't lying to people, but she was sure acting it, and she was owning it. So, so she's obviously doing something right. But I say that we need to get that bleachy blonde Barbie doll girl off the top coach, and let's get somebody else in there. All right, girls. I've enjoyed this night, and I'm so happy that everybody showed up. This has been our biggest call, so I'm pretty stoked to see all these faces. And we will see y'all on Sunday at the same time. It will always be on Sundays unless something happens. But okay? All right, girls. Good night. Love y'all. Woo! Bye.
Good night.
Good
night.
Bye.